Hey, everybody, and welcome to Monday, whatever day it is.
It's a holly jolly Monday, Eric.
I was trying to think of like a good one, but yeah, no, we're 3-4 days from Christmas.
I'm so excited.
Yes, it's an exciting time of the year and the much awaited Christmas edition.
Yeah.
Lyrical Mondays.
Yay, it is afoot. But first, it might be a Monday morning to you listeners, but here it is a Saturday night in Wardensville. We have just finished the Big Blue Christmas party. Eric, give me your recap.
It has been an exhausting.
Do tell.
So Eric woke up early this morning, got to be Santa Claus again for taking pictures. We had 12 people today to take pictures of Santa.
Nice.
Kids of all ages. It was amazing day. I rushed home, got dressed in my snazzy up gear that you have to see.
We will be posting that on our Facebook page, Born Again to Live the podcast. But yes, as we speak, Eric is wearing, how shall I describe it? It almost looks like a green jacket from the Masters golf tournament, except it is bedazzled with miniature tinsel and ornaments and little starbursty snowflake things. And then he's got his I don't know, what is that? A Vegas neon Christmas undershirt button-up thing.
A button-up fancy Hawaiian shirt that's Christmas.
And he's got his leather Santa cap saying, have a cool Yule. I mean, it is...
I will bet that I am the only person anywhere wearing this outfit.
I'm going to have to, I'll take that bet as well, Eric. It's awesome, though. Thank you for bringing the cheer and making it so much fun.
I can say that my outfit provided smiles.
It sure did.
For miles.
It was smiles for miles. As was that gift exchange tonight, huh?
That was a fun time.
That was a fun one. We, instead of doing sort of the stealing, Christmas gift exchange, we did we had this dice and we had to roll the dice and do what the dice said. And man, it created, a lot of fun drama. And of course, I think everyone's favorite moment was when there was that really heavy gift. Yeah. And when it finally got unwrapped, it whittled all the way down to a Burger King gift card. So much to the disappointment of the young man that thought, oh man, I got the best gift here. So I don't know what he thought was going to be in that box, Eric, but it was heavy. I thought it was like a 12-pack of soda or something. It was pretty heavy.
I started a rumor that my pants to this outfit, so all the gifts around me, I want the pants.
I thought you were right. I actually believed you when you said that.
It was so much fun because those kids were like, where's the pants? We got to get them. I was joking, guys. Think if I had pants for this outfit, I'd give them away.
I mean, that was the first thing I said because he's got jeans on. I'm like, Eric, you need some red satin pants with that outfit. And I
was thinking red corduroys would be good.
Ooh, yeah. Let's go.
Soft, comfy. And anybody out there in listener world that has red corduroys, hey, 38, 32, please send to Eric Miller.
Oh my gosh, I love it. But yeah, hopefully whether you have off this Monday or for some of those poor unfortunate souls, as Ursula would say in The Little Mermaid, that are still working, Shandawalker, we're sorry, but let's make the most of it. Let's just get gutsied up in our ugliest Christmas sweater, our brightest bling. If you want to just put your New Year's sparkly dress on early, do it. Why not? What's stopping you?
Challenge accepted.
There you go. All right, so
let's do our lyrical Trail of Jolliness.
Okay, lyrical Trail of Jolliness.
That's a good name.
That's good.
No, but it has been a whirlwind day, so if Eric just zonks out at any point. It is 9:17, and I don't think I've stopped at all today, and I've had a whole bunch of energy drinks. I'm going to crash at some point.
Yeah, absolutely.
But my day is not over when I leave here, so.
I mean, I will see you that exhaustion, and I will raise you passing out, in the middle of, I don't even know. It's been a lot for both of us.
And listeners, we love you.
We do. We're just so grateful for you tuning in and just going on this road trip with us. So, but yeah, we just thought it'd be fun to do a Lyrical Monday that's all about Christmas music.
All right, so we're going to do a couple categories, right?
I think so.
Let's do, first off, traditional Christmas song that you just love.
You want to go first or shall I?
Go for it if you got one.
Well, I was going to say, my dad's favorite Christmas song was O Come, Emmanuel. And there's so many beautiful versions of this song. I mean, I'm trying to think of I think one of my favorite ones is, I think it's Linda Ronstadt, actually. She just does, it's not even country sounding. It is beautiful. So she does that, and I have it on my Spotify, but I don't know, there's just something very, what's the word? Trying to find the word. Ethereal, maybe, right? As these words are echoing and the choirs are singing, or just the music is doing this tune. But I mean, the lyrics there's not a whole lot to them, really. It's O come, Emmanuel. And back when we were doing our words of God, we know that Emmanuel is God with us. Yes. To free your captive Israel that mourns in lonely exile here until the Son of God appears. And then just rejoice, rejoice, O Israel, to you shall come Emmanuel. And that's kind of, I mean, let's see, I know there's more verses to it, but that's the crux of it. It's, when it talks about that lonely exile, Jerusalem and the people of Israel, everything was great until it wasn't great, and this isn't a song about when they were at their peak and they had King Solomon and all of his wealth and glory. I feel like this song was just written about that time where they're just crying out to God, because we sing this at Christmas, but this is more of a song of expectation, right? When are you sending that promised Messiah? That's going to ransom Israel. That's going to pay all the debt. That's going to free your people, God. And so that's at the top of my list. And every year we sing it at church, probably once a season. But it's usually one of the earlier songs I think we think of or sing.
Yeah, I like that. It's a pretty song, and it's really, really awesome that a congregation sings and you got a lot of people.
Yeah.
To have that really resonating sound of that, I think that's a good one.
Yes.
Mine's not really a churchy song. It's The Little Drummer Boy.
Yes.
I love the message of The Little Drummer Boy. The whole, I just gave everything I had as a gift. I love that. Love that idea, theory. Whatever you got, you give it to.
Yeah.
Give it to God, because that's who you need to give it to. There's a couple versions that I really like. Johnny Cash sings an awesome Little Drummer Boy, but for King and Country, one, and we saw them do it. They do it live every show. It doesn't matter if you're in the middle of summer or in the middle of Christmas season. They do it live, and they had 11 drums on the stage at one time, and everybody was drumming. Powerful, highly powerful for them. But it was just the message of it I loved. I mean, it's simple. It's like I played my best for him.
Yeah.
And that's all he had. And that smile from baby Jesus was all he needed.
Yeah.
So it was a really cool, I like that thought of, it doesn't have to be elaborate. It doesn't have to be much. Like a simple yes.
Yeah.
That's all God wants from you.
Well, and just that worship, right? I don't have a gift to give, but you get my full attention. You get my full worship. And it kind of reminds me of the Brandon Lake song when he's like, all I've got is my song to give you. Because, when God owns it all, it's kind of hard to get him a gift, right?
Yeah.
All he wants is our worship. So that's a good one, Eric. I love it.
My next thing would be my churchy song. That's not actually a traditional churchy song, but I love to hear it in Christmas season sang in the church.
Okay.
Is Go Tell It on the Mountain.
Yes.
Just that theory of it's such good news, you gotta go tell it.
Yes.
You gotta go tell it on the mountain and over everywhere. I love that, just that whole premise of that song. And when you get that pile of people singing that with the deep voices and the high voice, it's such a cool song to hear played, and I love that song any time of the year. But around Christmas, it's not heard a lot. But when you put it in a church setting, I think it's one of the more beautiful songs. That Silent Night.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
But I was saying, Silent Night, everybody, that's one of their top.
Well, yeah, it's funny. My home church I grew up in, we we finish our night with Go Tell It on the Mountain. That's kind of like our benediction. Yeah. And it's such a neat, because we just finished the Silent Night and the candlelight singing. And like I told you, like that last verse is sung completely a cappella. No more piano, no more organ. And then, I think we have a benediction and a final prayer. And then it's like, from going from that very quiet, almost somber moment to this like joyful Go Tell It on the Mountain. That is how we end every church service at Christmas Eve. I love it. So that's a good one.
I believe if I had a church of my own and I was the pastor, we would sing that walking out the door as we were leaving.
There we go.
I'm like singing it in the cues. Just as you leave, let's sing this song. Here's a paper copy. Just go out the door singing. Go tell it everywhere.
I mean, as a West Virginia church, what an appropriate song to have.
Yeah, but that would I really truly think that would be the way to go out of the doors on Christmas Eve service, would be just go tell it everywhere.
Yeah. Now, is the King and Country, is that the one that's like super upbeat and peppy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to say one year, a different church when I had lived a little further away from here, they rocked out that song. It was so fun.
Yeah, For King and Country has the Christmas album, and I'm telling you what, like everything on there is amazing. Later you'll hear another one of their songs.
All right.
All right, do we want to dive into our non-traditional category or more of our lyrical Monday, I guess?
Well, I mean, we can do when you mean non-traditional, you mean like Christmas songs that are Christian, but just not everybody might know of them? Okay. All right.
I've got 3. That's why I asked.
Okay. I don't have as many that like I think that fall into this category. So
crazy me, I listen.
Yeah.
Of course, we were listening to Twisted Sister's Christmas album.
That was good, by the way.
It was pretty good. To hear him sing some of those things was pretty cool.
Yes.
I'll go with the one I did tonight.
Okay.
And I didn't know that nobody really knew that song. But one of my favorite songs to listen to at Christmas time is Make Room by Casting Crowns. I played it tonight for the kids, and I told them, just close your eyes and listen to the lyrics. And it talks about the journey of Mary and Joseph and the birth of Christ.
Mm-hmm.
But the chorus is what really gets you. So we'll start with the first. It's a family hiding from the storm, found no place at the keeper's door. It was for this child was born to save the world so cold and hollow. A sleepy town they did not know, that lying in a manger low, a Savior King who had no home, has come to heal our sorrows. Is there room in your heart? Is there room in your heart? Is there room in your heart for God to write his story? And then it's make room in your heart, make room in your heart so God can write the rest of the story. I love those powerful, that whole song is just so good. I mean, like the one chorus or the one verses, mother holds a promise tight, every wrong will be made right. The road is straight, the burden is light, for his hands he holds tomorrow. Is there room in your heart?
I love that. And yeah, you gave a great crossover after that about, are you going to be a Martha or Mary? Are you making, I think it was, you were saying, Eric, something about, and you just kept repeating it. You're like, we're talk. That's all we ever do is talk. And then there was like this flash of silence. And then you said, but do you ever listen? But that is sort of our experience sometimes. We're always talking at God and crying out to God and praying to God. But man, we just need to just be still and listen. So that was such a poignant message after that song.
The part that God's been showing me is that if it's a relationship, not a religion, in a relationship, you don't just one side talks to the other and the other person has to listen all the time. It's a back and forth.
Right.
And I wanted these kids to know, like, we talk about praying. Well, praying's not just tell God everything and stop. It's listen for it. And Mary had it right. She was sitting at his feet, listening.
Yeah.
And then Jesus says, if you love me, keep my commandments. Well, he's not talking about rules and regulations. He's talking about what he tells you.
Yeah.
He's talking about what he tells you to do. Well, you're not going to hear him if all you're doing is talking.
Right.
So silent night, sit there in silent, listen to what God's telling you. And more on that Mary and Martha thing later, because I think that's a whole show.
Oh, for sure. There's a lot to be said about that.
Because that epiphany God gave me about that being, I loved it.
All right, what was that song called again?
Make Room by Casting Crowns.
Love it. And boy, that should be a Christmas. I mean, definitely, what a great Christmas song, because we get so wound up in all the other stuff. But absolutely right. Okay, so I mean, mine isn't. I don't know. Most people probably have heard of this song, but since we're on the subject of Mary, I love Mary. Did you know? And it's just such a cool perspective about anticipation, about, Jesus was this blessed hope and the promised Messiah, but there also just came so much humanity with that, and it starts off with this, we all love the story of Christmas and this beautiful, baby boy and the bright stars. But then the end of the story, which, the Good Friday, but horrific Friday is, this person's going to be crucified, to save the world. And so I just love this song because it just touches on all of that. And, it says, the first verse is, Mary, did you know that your baby boy will one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? That this child you've delivered will soon deliver you. I love that verse. And then the second one, I'm trying to think of which one I like the best. The third, or I want to say, the second one is, Mary, did you know that your baby boy will give sight to a blind man? Did you know that your baby boy will calm a storm with his hand? And then I think this is my favorite part in the whole song, but it says, did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? And when you kiss your little baby, you've kissed the face of God. Wow. Right? Wow. And there's some really good versions of the song. Personally, my favorite is probably the Kelly Clarkson version. She does a great job. So it's kind of like I guess it's a more modern Christmas song, but I don't know. It just always gives me chills.
My favorite song is Feed the Water.
Okay. Yeah.
She sang it it was 2 years ago, I think, or so. She sang it. They do a free concert in the Thighs.
Yeah.
The Saturday after Thanksgiving, and they do the Christmas music. It's a Christmas show. Anyways, she sang that song. Her voice is unbelievable anyway.
Yeah.
And she got to the end of the verse you were talking about there, and her equipment died.
Oh, no.
Like the track behind her,
yeah,
and the piano her dad was playing, everything died. And she looked at it like she had that moment of almost panic. And then she went a cappella. And when she hit that last section where all highs.
Yes.
I mean, literally cold chills went down my entire body. And like, I'm just sitting there in awe of her voice.
Yeah.
And of the moment and how powerful that song. And that was one of my favorite moments. I recorded that night and I have it on my phone still. Unbelievable moment with Mary, Did You Know?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like Oh Holy Night. You can really belt out those notes, or it can just be sung very gently. But when people can really hammer it in, it's amazing. All right, what else do you got, Eric?
All right, this is a really off the key. I told you that the For King and Country has their album, right?
Okay,
it's from 2020. But this one's The Carol of Joseph.
Ooh, different.
And it's also I Believe in You.
Okay.
But I think this was their original song, and it starts out awestruck, silent. There's wonder in the air tonight. She's so softly singing him my lullaby. I can't believe it's true. I can't believe it's really you. For so long we've journeyed. I've never thought we'd come this far, twisting and turning, searching for a guiding star. I can't find the words to say. No, I can't explain, but the world just changed. I've seen a miracle of courage, faith, and a mother's grace. I believe in you. Yes, I believe in you. I finally hear the song, the angels singing on and on and on. And I believe in you. Yes, I do. Breathless, trembling, wondering. And what's going to happen next? Questions upon questions, this little heart beating in my chest. How can I be the one that fathers the father's son? How can I raise a kid when the humble life is all I bring. Mother Mary says, I believe in you. Yes, I believe in you. And I'll always sing this song with the angels singing on and on and on. Yes, I believe in you. It's a beautiful song about Mary comforting Joseph that he can be a dad to Jesus. Mm-hmm. Really good song. And the way they sang it is unbelievable. Like, my voice doesn't do them justice, but
it never has, Eric.
That song is absolutely like one of my favorite things that I have to hear in Christmas time, just to put it on and think,
wow,
everybody hears the one side.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody thinks about Mary and what she went through. Nobody ever thinks about Joseph. And I did a Father's Day lesson here at Big Blue one day, and it was about Joseph.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is the guy nobody ever talks about.
It's very true. I know.
He's so underrated as a biblical character, but he started Jesus' whole life right there. He took him to Egypt. He did so many things for this child of God.
Well, he was so obedient, when once he knew that God was in this, he was obedient to making it all come together. So, see, I've never heard that song, Eric. So
I'm gonna have to play it for Amy when we get off there.
Yeah, I'm excited.
It is beautiful.
Add it to the list. All right. So mine's like I don't even know. This is probably more of a secular song, but and actually I messed up. The version of Mary, Did You Know? There's a bunch of different artists I think I love, but okay, this one is the best one. I think is the Kelly Clarkson version. I must have been reading my notes and spit it out too soon, but it is my grown-up Christmas list. Do you know this song?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so it kind of starts out like a little kid singing about Santa, and she says, "Do you remember me? I sat upon your knee. I wrote to you with childhood fantasies. Well, I'm all grown up now and still need help somehow. I'm not a child, but my heart still can dream. So here's my lifelong wish, my grown-up Christmas list, not for myself, but for a world in need." And then she says, no more lives torn apart, that wars would never start, and time would heal all hearts, and everyone would have a friend, and right would always win, and love would never end. This is my grown-up Christmas list. And I love verse 5 that she says, well, I'll keep going. Verse 4, she says, as children, we believe the grandest sight to see was something lovely wrapped beneath the tree. But heaven only knows that packages and bows can never heal a hurting human soul. And then it goes back into the main chorus, no more lives torn apart, no more wars would never start. And I just love this song, Eric, because it really just reminds us that Christmas is this thing that we grow up with. We walk into it along with our faith. Like, it starts out as kids, the candy and the presents and all the fun. And just the older we get, like, it completely changes what Christmas is all about. And especially as a believer, like, you could be in the midst of a storm, which, quite honestly, I'm kind of in one now. But that light of hope and the joy of Jesus, it's always there. And we don't look at the world through these, through the innocence of a child. Like, we look very sober-minded and wise at this world that we actually live in. And just to step outside of ourselves and see the hurting and see the, the downtrodden and the ones that are lonely. And, to me, this song is all about just answering the call that God calls us to love one another. It doesn't say that, but it's what it's all about.
Yeah, I gotta listen to that one. I've never.
We're gonna have a jam session after that
for a little bit.
Clearly, you can tell that we just off the cuff this sometimes, because we could have played these for each other before we even started today.
It's more fun to talk about them and then hear them like from the person's point of view, I think.
Yeah,
we're telling the listeners, hey, check this out. Well, we're telling each other that.
Yeah. Well, and I love how sometimes, Eric, you're like, yeah, I got this story. And I was like, save it for the air, Eric, because what's going to happen is he's going to tell me the story. And I'm like, you need to share that in the podcast. So, like, I'm just going to save you the time and let's just go ahead and talk about it on air. So, but yeah, that's kind of how Lyrical Mondays are too, because so many times as you're talking, I just start adding them to my playlist and all that good stuff. So
my next song, have you ever heard a song that just wrecked you automatically? Like just boom.
Yeah.
Like, it's straight to your soul and calls tears in your eyes. Like, you're like, wow. And then you just have to repeat about 10 times to get every lyric out of there.
Yeah.
This song did that to me.
Okay.
And considering it was in 92 when she put this song out.
Okay.
And it broke me about 4 years ago.
Do tell.
Breath of Heaven by Amy Grant.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it's her voice.
I gotta add that.
maybe it's her voice, but maybe it's the lyrics. It starts off, I have traveled many moonless nights, cold and weary with a baby inside, and I wonder what I've done. Holy Father, you have come and chosen me now to carry your son. I'm waiting in a silent prayer. I'm frightened by the load I bear. In a world as cold as stone, must I walk this path alone? Be with me now, be with me now. Breath of heaven, hold me together. Be forever near me, breath of heaven, breath of heaven. Light and darkness pour over your holiness, for you are holy, breath of heaven. And when she sings that, the breath of heaven, like,
yeah,
her voice, just,
yeah,
it will get you. But this song talks, it's Mary's song. It's like Mary, Did You Know? But it's Mary's point of view on how she must have felt going through all of what she went through. And I love it. She repeats that chorus a whole pile.
Yeah.
It's very short on verses.
But yeah, I know what you're saying, because like when she's singing that breath of heaven, it's like those words are just sort of hanging in midair, like on a thick fog. It's so beautiful.
Yep. And it's one of those close your eyes.
Yeah.
If you're driving, don't close your eyes. But close your eyes and just let it wash over.
Yeah.
It'll just wreck you. If you think about, put yourself in that spot and just be like, wow. Like, yeah. She's sitting there saying, what did I do? Why am I so special that you gave me this load to bear?
Right.
Yeah. So it's beautiful. That's one of my, I have to hear it every Christmas.
Oh, that's a good one, Eric. I wasn't even thinking about that one being a Christmas song, but yeah, you're right. It is. All right. So I don't know if I have any more that fall into this category, Eric. Yeah, I'm a little shallow.
I listen to a whole lot of K-Love, so I mean their Christmas songs are pretty good usually. So,
okay.
All right, what else you got? I mean, we're at 27 minutes. So
oh, darn.
What else you got?
Okay. Well, I was gonna say, I like to pull out some songs that not everybody knows. There's all these traditional Christmas ones, and I was thinking, since we always talk about our favorite movie, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, so there's that song in it's the scene where Clark Griswold gets locked in the attic, and he's trying to stay warm, and he's rooting around for like clothes and things like that to stay warm because he's trapped in the attic, and he comes upon these old movies and he puts them. I don't know how he gets this old fashioned thing working, but he does, and so he's playing these old black and white gritty movies, and if you really stop, and of course in the moment you're kind of just watching what's happening, but I have gone back and I have listened to that song, and it's the song is called That Spirit of Christmas by Ray Charles, and this song just warms me like a blanket right out of the dryer. But you've just got that velvety Ray Charles voice, and he says, Christmas is the time of year for being with the ones we love, sharing so much joy and cheer. What a wonderful feeling, watching the ones we love having so much fun. And then he said that there's a bunch of all the kinfolk gathered round the lovely Christmas tree. Hearts are glowing, full of joy, since the gifts that we're giving and the love that we're living. Why can't it remain all through the year, each day the same? That's what I want to hear. I tell you, it's truly amazing, that spirit of Christmas. And let's see, I was sitting by the fireside, taking a walk through the snow, listening to a children's choir, singing songs about Jesus, the blessed way that he came to us. Why can't it remain all through the year, each day the same? Hey, yeah, that's what I want to hear. It's truly amazing, that spirit of Christmas. And it just kind of wraps up everything that Christmas is all about. It's about the warmth, the love, the laughter, the fun, the children. But, right there, and it talks about that choir singing songs about Jesus. And I love that line, the blessed way that he came to us. So, and yeah, I agree with you, Mr. Charles. Like, why can't it remain all through the year? Why can't every day be like Christmas? So that's my little B-side, one that maybe everyone doesn't know about.
I'll go really quick. 3 songs that I have to hear every Christmas.
Okay.
Christmas Shoes.
Yes.
It's a tearjerker.
It is.
I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas.
Oh, gosh. Nope. Thumbs down. Next.
I'm not getting I ain't getting anything for Christmas. The little boy song.
Oh, my. Okay.
I don't know my granddad.
Oh, my gosh.
I was that kid. I was
going to say.
Like, to me, those are my grandma used to make me listen to those songs. Those are 3 that I just love. I laugh. We sing I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas at the store all the time.
I mean, it is kind of a funny song. All right, well then I'm gonna say I love Dominic the Donkey, which a lot of people don't. Jiggity, it's Dominic the Donkey. It's such. Have you heard this music? Yeah. Okay, it's so stupid, but I love dancing to it in a hallway. So okay.
And Ray Stevens, Santa Claus, he's everywhere. I don't
know if I know that one.
He's everywhere. I dial out.
All right, Eric, you are not supposed to sing a lyrical.
I know, right?
We made this rule one time ago. All right.
No, that's just an insight into where we're at on this Monday, where we have so much fun and joy.
We do
like sharing with each other, so we thought, hey, let's let everybody have it.
Why not? Well, and hit us up on our Facebook page if you want to add to the recommendations. Now, Eric, do you think DJ is going to message us and tell us he hates all of our songs?
I don't know. You ended our friendship with him.
He did not like our choice of movies, so...
DJ, we love you anyway.
We do.
That's why friends are friends. We don't have to like everything, but we can be friends.
That's true. But yeah, we want to hear from you guys, hear what your favorite songs are, some of your favorite lyrics. And we just hope that you are singing along with us and having a holly jolly Monday.
All right. Well, we'll catch you tomorrow. And until then,
love you. Bye.